it has been a magical day because whenever you thought that things were going to go this way, it ended up going that way. And we're talking about Leo Messi. Leo Messi, everybody in Barcelona and in Spain were claiming and saying that he wanted to go back, that he's going to get back. And there's no way that he was going to accept money from Saudi or even go to a league like MLS, because everybody, unfortunately, in Europe thinks that the MLS is like a dead league. And they don't notice that this is actually a league that is growing and on the upcoming. So Leo Messi decided to go to a new club, and guess what? Guess where? MLS. That's where he decided. But also, Real Madrid was able to capture and attract the biggest pearl, the one that everybody wanted in Europe. So you cannot miss this show. Let's start right now. Muy buena, mi gente, aquí nos encontramos nuevamente en otro programa de Fútbol con Bambam.
Dentro del área, golpea Petit, Zidane y gol. Ha marcado Zidane el 1-0 para Francia.
Welcome everybody, and here we go. This is actually Fútbol con Bambam. This is the show that is always going to bring you updates about what's going on in Europe, especially Real Madrid. Obviously, this is the main channel of Real Madrid, but we do talk from time to time from all different type of teams, all different type of players. And today is not going to be the exception. Let's start first with the big news, the big blow up, because there was two major newses, and one of them was for Real Madrid and the other one was against Barcelona. And we'll start with that one because Joan Laporta, we saw that this week, earlier this week, he had Messi's father in his house doing a dinner with him. And not only that, he was able, because of doing that dinner and talking with Jorge Messi, he was able to come in and convince the league to be able to publish and say that they will agree to Barcelona's proposal in order if Messi decided to come to Spain. Therefore, that opened up the doors for Barcelona for any big signature. So once again, Laporta, it's using Messi's image to, guess what? To sell his own product and to be able to do all the plans that he has, knowing that it was impossible to get Lionel Messi, because Jorge Messi was very frank with him and did tell him in that dinner that Leo Messi's intention about returning to Barcelona, if possible, was a green light automatically. The problem was that Joan Laporta told immediately Jorge Messi that even though they're flattered that Messi wanted to come back to Barcelona, unfortunately, if Messi can actually hold off a little bit and not sign with anybody else and try to give the opportunity to Barcelona to sell some players, to reduce some salaries, then it would have been possible for Lionel Messi to join La Liga, once again coming back with Barcelona. However, Messi smelled it from far away. Messi said, no. 2 years ago, you used my image. You did the same thing to me. And when the time came that I flew to your house and we were about to sign, you came in and you just gave me the I'm sorry, I cannot sign you. So Messi did not want to go through that hectic, that circus, and all that stuff once again. And he actually did say that word by word in an interview today, and it came out in the press. Therefore, Messi is letting the world know, especially the people from Barcelona, that his intention, if there was any possibility to join Barcelona, he would have joined them. But unfortunately, there was none. Therefore, Messi has decided to join David Beckham's team, Inter Milan, in the MLS. What is this cause for the MLS? It's going to be amazing. Messi did secure, they haven't said the amount of money that he's going to be receiving at Inter de Milan, but they're saying that in Inter Milan, he will be the best paid player from the MLS. However, it's not even close to what the salary would have been accepting a business salary in Saudi Arabia, or even in Barcelona, if that was going to be occurring. Now, in Saudi, there was always rumors about over 400 million euros per year for Messi, something ridiculous. It would have come up to almost $1 billion in the period of 3 years that they were going to pay him. It's ridiculous, unheard of. But Messi, unfortunately, for some reason, based on what I've read in the newspaper of his interview and everything, is just saying that he just didn't want to feel uncomfortable. He was thinking more about his family right now, and he decided to go to Miami. Now, the final contract with Miami has not been completed yet, but Messi has already said that his decision has been to become a new member of the team of Inter Milan. So we will see Messi in the MLS, and this is enjoyable for all my US friends because now we can be able to watch him play in our courts and in our land. Therefore, it's going to be exciting this year about Leo Messi, and the best of luck for him because it's going to be amazing. I know Inter Miami was not the best team this year on the MLS, but with a new signature like Lionel Messi, I guaranteed money-wise, this stadium is going to be packed everywhere he goes. Now, let's talk about the story positive in Real Madrid. And we're talking about the young prospect from England, Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham, it's an amazing center back. He's a 6'1". He's strong. He's fast. He can dribble. He can pass. Long passes, short passes. He can assist. He can score goals. He can do it all. And for that, I want to see if I will be able to be permitted to show you a small clips of highlights that I have captured about Jude Bellingham. And I've actually extracted it from another page in YouTube, which you will see the watermark on the page on the video. Hopefully YouTube allow me to. But if you're not able to see the video at this moment, means that YouTube would not allow me to upload it when I finish recording this. So therefore, we're going to try, and it will start right now.
Lovely ball off Bellingham. He's got inside, needs to finish. Oh, he can finish. Jude Bellingham can finish. And that...
Well, I hope you will be able to watch the video and enjoy it because this young prospect, it's exciting. It's exciting to watch. The Real Madrid fans, we are all static because this is the first move towards the future. And if you notice, Real Madrid for the past 3 years have signed, except, not having Haaland and Mbappe, has signed the top 3 young prospects of the world right now, which is, Camavinga, Tchouaméni, and now Jude Bellingham. So in the center of Real Madrid, if they're able to sign and renew Dani Ceballos, which is actually coming really close to that, and if Luka Modric does not decide to do a stop to what he's actually claiming that he's going to remain in the Real Madrid for an additional year, and he's not tempted by Saudi as they're blowing out money and throwing money at him, then we will have 7 of the top players in the midfield between young prospects and between the veterans. And it will be amazing because Ceballos is 27, Luka Modric 38, and then Toni Kroos 33. But then you'll see, as you see on the screen, the prospects from Fede Valverde, Tchouaméni, Camavinga, and Jude Bellingham. It ranges from 20 to 24. It's going to be exciting just to see. So therefore, in the midfield, Real Madrid has nothing to envy anybody. And Real Madrid is looking and pointing towards the north, towards the future, towards the next decade to try to conquer and maintain Real Madrid being the most competitive team. And one of the biggest things about Jude Bellingham is that everybody wanted him. And I know that a lot of claims has been saying that English players feel comfortable in joining English teams in the Premier League and do not hesitate to be able and do not even think twice to go to another country to play. However, Bellingham had the experience in Germany, having played in the Bundesliga, and we know Bayern de Munich was trying to tease him out there to see if they can snatch him from Borussia Dortmund, and that was unsuccessful. Paris Saint-Germain tried to do the same thing, and even Barcelona, Atletico Madrid was trying to see if they would be having at least a hearing of opportunities with Jude Bellingham. However, the only outside team besides all the Premier Leagues that were interested, and we're talking about Liverpool, Chelsea, we're talking about Manchester City, Manchester United, all the biggest names, Newcastle, everybody wanted to throw money at Jude Bellingham to be attractive and to bring this young prospect to become their image of their game. We know that this young prospect has been tested already in Europe. He's played already in the national team as a starting 11. He actually became very, very, very noticeable in the World Cup. He did an astounding performance. And as you're seeing in the screen right now, this is what Bellingham can bring to Real Madrid. And this is his stats from 22 to 23, which is this year. We see 31 goals, 29 assists, 767 interceptions. Now, what are we talking about in here? We're talking about a person who has goals, who has the capability to pass, and has very strong possession in the half court to be able to take away the ball. Now let's see his dribbling skills. As you see, his dribbling success is a 55% out of 850 attempts that he did for dribbling, which is pretty good when it comes out on the field. It's very accuracy and is very dominant with his legs. So it looks like he has very good leg skills and dribbling skills in here. We can see a 59% of long passes made. Passes accuracy at 85%. We're talking about numbers that are not the same as Toni Kroos, but they're very close. They're only about 10% from getting to Toni Kroos. But we're seeing out of 8,000, you still were able to do a passes of 85% accuracy. That's amazing, people. And if you can see the heat structure in the midfield that you're seeing right now on screen from Jude Bellingham is what tells you a little bit of the story about how he managed himself on the field and what is it Real Madrid expecting from here. And then aerial dual ones, then he has a 43%, which is very good because he's pretty tall. So therefore, you have a guy who's capable of score goals. You have a guy who's capable to do assists, and you have a guy who has incredible dribbling skills, and he has an accuracy on passing, very, very high percentage. So this is very exciting. This is something that I'm looking forward to. Real Madrid is trying to come in right now and is trying to show that he's not trying to go for the long run and fighting for all these big names. He wanted to close Jude Bellingham prior to the 30th of June when the market opened. And this is where the big bids come in and all these teams will sit back and try to squeeze as much money out of you. And the next phase that Real Madrid is starting to aim now that they have Jude Bellingham officially on, and they had initially in January Fran Garcia as a young prospect for the left defensive back to come inside. Now they're aiming for a number 9. You know that with the loss of Karim Benzema, then we need a 9 urgently. And what better than would be that what you're seeing on screen right now? You can imagine this trio actually attacking, plus the midfield that Real Madrid has right now. Oh my God, this is going to be amazing. So you cannot miss it. I will come in another show. I don't want to make this show too long. I will come in another show talking a little bit about who's staying in Real Madrid, who's supposed to have ending of contract, who's renewed, who left, and as you see already right now, Benzema has decided to leave, and there's much more who's decided to leave and ended up in the last game being lifted up and tossed like Mariano and Asensio. But we will talk about how the contracts are doing, how Real Madrid is moving, what is Florentino doing, and is Florentino, if he will be able to surprise us with something bigger this summer. Who knows? So I hope you like this show. Hit the like button if you like it. Give me your comment if you want to give me an opinion about what you think about this young prospect and exciting and the move of Lionel Messi. And what do you have to say of what you think Real Madrid is going to be aiming, or who should be the number 9 that is the best striker that it should come to Real Madrid pretty soon. So I hope you enjoyed it. Share the show, do the like, get the comment, and I'll see you until next time with Futbol con Bambam. Ciao!